Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and welcome back to episode 5 of our levelling playthrough for our Dragonflight Evoker. We're here at the embassy in the Waking Shores, the Wingrest embassy, and we're going to begin with the quest from Sendrax.
Ready to serve.
Excuse the mess. Excuse the mess, everything's broken down, isn't it? I wish I knew more about how to welcome you to the Dragon Isles, but I'm only the sentry. Sendrax motions to the tower behind her. You could try talking with Ambassador Fastraz in the visitor centre. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He was clearing out rubble last I saw. Quest objective: help Ambassador Fastraz to restore the embassy. Okie dokie, so everything's a bit of a mess.
So you two were adversaries before leading this expedition together?
Yes. The Horde and Alliance have a long history of rivalry. But Tori and I pursue knowledge, not violence.
And adventure! Knowledge is only half the fun.
Yeah, so even Sendrax knows that we've had rivalries, but then if they've been speaking to Rathian, then they do know that, don't they? Let's grab a quick screenshot with the broken statue in the background. I believe that will be Alex Straza, probably, because of the horns on the statue. But yes, everything's a little bit in disrepair, which is kind of expected because the place has been abandoned for thousands of years. Now we have some quests that we still haven't turned in from the last episode, so let's turn those in and pick up all the other quests, shall we? Azurathul.
What is your report?
Primal pests. That may dissuade them from attacking the expedition camps for a time. It's eat or be eaten in the Dragon Isles, Braith. You do well to remember that. Yes, we did some thinning out the numbers of the proto-dragons for him.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
So we've got a new quest here. Captain Garrick.
We have a mission to accomplish.
Give peace a chance. Hang on a minute. Captain Garrick? Captain Garrick and Henry Garrick. Wait, these were the Alliance people at the new starting place, Exile's Reach, that took us through the quest chain there. Oh, cool. They've brought some back these old characters from Exile's Reach. Cool. Light be with you, Braith. This expedition is under the protection of both the Horde and the Alliance. Our orders are clear. Give aid to any members of the expedition, regardless of their other allegiances. Right, so we're working together. The Horde's representative, Warlord Grimax, and her daughter Shuja stand guard on the other side of the camp. Yes, they were on Exile's Reach as well. That was the Horde people. I fought with Warlord Grimax against the Scourge. Yeah, on Exile's Reach. She is noble and will serve this expedition well. Go offer her your assistance. Show her that the Alliance honours its commitments. Quest objective: introduce yourself to the Horde representatives. Oh, that's kind of cool, because the whole of Exile's Reach was kind of disconnected from everything else, so now they're bringing back the NPCs that took us through that into the new story. That's really cool, that. Practice materials. Got those scales for me? Thaling carefully studies the scales. Brilliant! Our artisans will have no problem putting these to good use. So yes, we've got the whelp scales for him.
May your flame burn bright.
Right, it's like quite a lot of quests here. Hephaestus, Ambassador of the Artisans Consortium. Well met, Braith. Could I interest you in earning plentiful riches as a contributor to the Artisans Consortium? Why did you join the Artisans Consortium? Oh, that's a lovely question, thank you for asking. For years as a crafter, I tried to peddle my goods, but it was so hard to find clients. I found myself just wandering the city, shouting if anyone needed something made. Yes, that's what the players do. The Artisans Consortium offers something better, a new way of connecting clients and crafters. They are not just a business, they are an innovation on the market. But what about you? Why do you hone your trade? So this is an introduction to the new idea of crafting orders and things. Such passion, she claps with glee. I feel the same way. I'm not a fighter, I'm an artisan. That is who I am. I'm so glad you understand.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
Without purpose.
Please be careful, friend.
Could I have a moment of your time? I'm worried about another Dracthyr that passed through here. He asked my associates and me all kinds of questions, but seemed disappointed with our answers. He called himself Talon Ethranthi? I believe that makes him quite junior amongst your ranks? I got the sense that he could use a hand. Mind helping me keep the peace? I saw him talking with Colmar over there. Search for Talon Ethranthi in Wingrest Embassy. So we've got a Dracthyr in a bit of trouble, so we need to try and sort that out for him if we can figure out where he is. Okie dokie. So we spoke to Colmar, who's right next to us, but I don't see a Dracthyr. Okay. Oh right, so we've got all the artisans, all the professions here. So here's all the profession people. So skinning, leatherworking are over here. Yeah, skinner, leatherworking, trade goods, mining. You're a miner. Train me in mining, please. Yeah, 100 gold for that. So it's 100 gold for each of the professions.
Safe travels.
What else we got here? I think that might be the person we were supposed to speak to in that building. So let's pick up the flight path. Oh, look, it's the water dragon. Look, it's the flight path. Right, so there's a flight path picked up. And that's the way out of camp past the flight master. So let's go this way. That's the broken statue. Looks like people are trying to repair it. There's another quest here. Asta Cloudgazer. From such great heights, Toddy and Nelidia have requested a survey report of the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I've acquired an enchanted telescope and surveyor's disc that will help us scout out nearby areas from the safety of the clouds. Unluckily, I'm deathly afraid of heights and cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You're not afraid of heights, are you? Quest objective: use the surveyor's disc to bounce into the sky and scout the area. Oh, so his name is Cloudgaze and he's afraid of heights. That's kind of a little bit of an ironic name, isn't it? Right, so if we jump... Oh yeah, we can just jump on, and we've got 3 buttons. Number 1, search for power. Water elementals? Making the big bubble. So elemental power? Water power?
Incredible! The elements here surge with power.
Now number 2, search for allies. Dragons. Oh, we did come to meet the dragons. Oh, the dragon riders. Are these the guys from the cinematic that introduced Dragonflight?
Dragon riders? I've gotta race them!
Dobby. Well, she's a wild hammer because she brought a griffin with her. Number 3, search for danger. Bad guys. Lava. Lava not good. Bad guys not good. Oh, he lost. I know he took the loser in the lava to burn him up. Ooh, don't stand in lava.
See a fight with that one?
No, I don't think I do either. He chucks losers in lava. I don't want to go up in lava. Alright, turn in.
Our enemies will fall.
Asta breathes a sigh of relief. I thought for certain you'd plummet to your death from up there. Thanks again for taking the risk so that I was not required to. That sounds like he's more than just a bit scared of heights. That sounds like he was terrified his disc was going to fail. So, cheeky boy for asking us to do it instead. Alright, what we got here? We have the enchanting trainer, tailoring trainer, engineering trainer, jewel crafting trainer, guy reading a book, Syndra Thresh, who went with the Horde, and Shuja Grimax, daughter of Breaker Grimax, the two from the Horde on Exile's Reach.
Behind.
Warlord Breaker Grimax salutes your approach. Captain Garrick proves her honour once more by sending you to me.
Never stop training.
Encroaching elementals. The crafters, artisans and explorers of the Dragonscale expedition are ill-suited for the vigours of battle. But not you and I, Braith. Here in the Dragon Isles, let us use that strength to protect those who can't protect themselves. Clear out the elementals encroaching from the north so that the expedition can focus on their noble pursuits. Quest objective, kill 15 primal elementals in Wingrest Embassy. So if we just go out of that door to the
Stay
north,
strong.
past the Flight Master, that's where that quest would be, I believe. So what else have we got to do? Yes, Sendrax wanted us to talk to the innkeeper guy. Oh wait, herbalism trainer. That's who we were looking for. So she's right by the entrance. Dragon Isles herbalism. Welcome to the Dragon Isles, friend. This verdant land is so different and so beautiful. Of course, as a herbalist, you would know this. I can show you how to locate nearby herbs in the Dragon Isles. Right, let's learn herbalism. There we go. Beautiful.
Bring you joy.
So we're only missing cooking, I think, for our professions. There's a couple of other professions we've not done yet, I think. So we've now got more quests. Hephaestia has another quest for us. Quality assurance.
Always glad to help.
Are you looking for work, Evoker? I represent a new trade company, the Artisans Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. The Dragonscale expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. The tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. We will pay you for your services, of course. Quest objective, test Hephaestia's tools on nearby geodes for the Artisans Consortium. Okie dokie, I'm happy to do that.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
You got my attention.
And Grun has a quest. Always be
See
crafting.
you soon.
Have you ever seen such powerful elementals? Grun cheers. I heard the guards grumbling about having to fight them all the time, but they're missing the big picture. Bigger elementals means bigger crafting components. While you're out there clearing the elementals for our safety, or whatever it is you'll be doing, be sure to pick up pieces of the biggest ones you can find. I want to try making something out of them. Quest objective, collect a primal earthen core and a primal molten core. Okay,
Watch your back.
let's see what he can make out of them, shall we? Keepers of Renown. So these are the research players. So we've got items we can purchase once we've got better renown, I think, there. Let's sell our bits of junk. Oh, we've still got a few of those primeval essences. They're probably not going to be of any use to us, are they now? Let's just get them out of our main bag for now.
Keep the
Okay.
wind in your sails.
Right, have we picked up all the quests? I think we have, and I don't see a Dracthea. So do we have to talk to people instead then? Because that looks like he's got an outline around him on Colmar. Do we need to talk to you?
What can I do for you?
See, I was looking for Tollinger Ethrenthi. Ah, you mean that whirlwind of questions. He spent some time looking over my shoulder. Fretting the whole time, too. I let him give the old hammer a go. Broke the shaft cleaning, too. That seemed to upset him. He asked if I had any spare nails, then disappeared. Didn't even get the chance to tell him how good an arm he had. I think he chewed Tolmar's ear off for a bit as well.
Off with you.
Right, let's go talk to Tolmar. So we weren't looking for the Draxia guy. We had to talk to the people he'd talked to.
May you find what you
So,
seek.
Toinar, ask about Tellan Ethrenthi. Ah, Tellan Ethrenthi. A keen eye if ever I've seen one, but a heavy gaze. I asked him if he'd ever skinned a beast before, and he replied that he was only trained to kill, not to create. And what a shame it is. Fingers like quicksilver, that one had. I gave him the knife for a moment, and he'd cleaned a foot of vellum before I could so much as blink. He tore a corner in his haste, and that seemed to dampen his mood. He asked to borrow a scrap of parchment, to which I obliged, then stalked off in the direction of Asta on the far side of camp. Okay, I guess I need to go talk to Asta next.
Safe journey.
So he's trying his hand at all the different professions, but he's not happy at any point so far. But they both said that he's got strong arm and a keen eye, and he was very quick, so hands like Quicksilver, strong arm, so there's good things. Ask about talent, Athrenthe. You must be referring to the absolutely miserable Drakthir who came through here earlier today. It's been a long time since I've seen such a dejected soul, and I'm from Golden Mist. More's the pity. He took an interest in scribing. I do him injustice. He took more than an interest. The mind on that one, quick as a ranger's bowstring. In his melancholy, he accidentally snapped a quill. That seemed to nearly end him. He asked for another, then ran off in the direction of the breached wall over yonder. I'll go search the ruins.
Farewell.
So that looks like a hole over here. Oh, wait, there's something on that pillar. Let's have a look. Conspicuous note. My suspicions are confirmed. These claws were meant to spill my enemy's blood, not fashion tools or beautiful things. They trained us to fight hard and die well, and that is what I intend to do. For the Kresh, Athrenthe. Oh no! They've just said he's got lots of potential and he's so melancholy. He's so sad that he does that the smallest little thing upsets him. I know where he's coming from. I've had depression before and it's not fun. It's a really hard thing to fight. And it makes you do silly things, and it sounds like that's where the poor guy is. You know, he's a guy that wants to find a different way, but he doesn't think he's capable of it because he's been indoctrinated into needing to fight. Because that's what they're for. That's what they were bred for. But that doesn't mean we can't be good at other things. All three of them had good things to say about him, so... yeah, it seems he's headed somewhere in this direction. Oh, geodes, yes. Thank you for reminding me of that, or the fellow Drakthir. Oh, look! Ah! Magical hammers. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Can I have a magical hammer that does my mining for me, please? Oh, there's lots of geodes here. There's been quite a few people through. I think there should have been more mobs in this area. Oh, yeah, the boss guy is dead over there. We'll have to wait for that to respawn. Let's see if we can pick up a geode or two. Take out one or two of these little guys. Do the little guys count for the quest? I hope they do. Yeah, they do. The little guys count for the 15 that we were asked to thin the danger from the elementals for the camp. That's the third geode. Oh, yeah, the big guy's respawned. I think that this is the one that drops the crafting materials that Grun wants. At least one of them. I like that model. I think that's really cool. With the little bits of armour kind of floating around it. And the little headpiece makes it really look like it's got a head. And then the little fingers are little lava bits. I like it. Cute.
I do not have a target.
Took quite a bit of health off there. Right, so if we head back the way we've come, because we've come to the far extent of this area, so if we head down the hill, after we've grabbed this geode, we head down the hill. I think the marker for Athrenthe is just off to the left, and then the earth elemental is at the far end of this section of elementals. In a cave, I think. I have played this little starting area before, and on a non-Drakthir I didn't get this quest to help Talon Athrenthe, so I suspect that one is a Drakthir only quest, because my Blood Elf did not get the quest for that. So the Athrenthe seems to be a Drakthir only quest. I wonder if there'll be more than one like Draxia trying to find their way quests that only Draxia get to do. That would be really cool. This is like at least one for every area. That would be super cool. Because at the end of the Draxia starting area, they said that the Draxia would need to find their own way. I think it's in this hut. We've just got to figure out where the way in is. But yeah, they said that at the end of the starting zone, they said that the Draxia had to find their own way. So this is Talon of Threnzy trying to find his own way, isn't it? There he is. Yeah, we found him. My precious honour dictates that I fall honourably in battle, so fall I shall. Tell Threnzy about the Artisan Consortium's praise. Yes, everybody had something good to say about you. You just need more training. You made mistakes because you need to learn a little bit more. They said all those nice things about me. I have potential. Perhaps I can honour my crash another way. Oh, I'm not as injured as I feared. Only my pride. I can make it back to the embassy from here. Oh, good. He's going to go and have a go with the artisans and see if they can train him better. Right, that's all of our geodes completed. So we need 2 more elementals, and we need the earthen core, which I think is in this cave, down the bottom at the back of the cave. And there's usually earth elementals in here as well, so I would have picked up the last couple of elementals that I needed by fighting these, but someone's been through here recently by the looks of it and cleared it out. There you go, Varan Crushed Stone. That's the one that I think drops the earthen core. If the earth elementals haven't respawned as we leave the cave, we'll have to go back and pick up another couple of the fire ones to finish the other quest. That ground effect actually does quite a bit of health damage. I should have got out of it. Can we back out of that one? Thank you. Don't stand in the AoEs, kitty. It gives you bad health things. I like that flying thing. I don't feel that that's a practical spell, because half the time I feel like I fly far too far past the mobs, and they're seldom in a straight line when there's a group of them. So the spell is absolutely tons of fun, that flying through the air thing, but I'm not sure how practical it is as a fighting thing. I could go up there and look for earth elementals, but I'm kind of hoping they'll have respawned near the entrance. Come on, be here. Just be a couple of you at this top end. No, they're not. Okay, never mind. We'll go back into the fiery bit and get a couple of the fire guys to finish off that quest. I was hoping to pick up a couple of earth elementals so you could see them, but they're in that cave usually. There's one up there. This one here. Let's grab this one. Oh, there's a couple of little ones. The little ones were counting, weren't they? So let's grab them.
I do not
How is
have
it running?
a
It
target.
just ran away. One of them ran away.
I need to target something
Oh,
first.
that one didn't count. Interesting. Okay, let's get the bigger one then. Oh, it's running away. Come back! Come back! Stop running away! Yeah, there's some fun spells in this Evoker kit. I'm still not sure what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll figure it out before we get to level 60. No, level 70. We are level 60. I was still so focused on the leveling that last character. I was trying to get level to 60 before we went to Dragon Isles. We are already level 60, kitty. Come on, we're going to level 70 in Dragon Isles. There we go. Let's turn everything in and see where that puts us. Grun. Always be crafting.
See you soon.
I'm going to build a grand helmet first. No, a hammer. No, a big hammer.
Off with you.
Grun's eyes open wide as you hand him the primal calls. Incredible! This is the best day of my life!
Safe travels.
He loves crafting.
Welcome.
Hephaestia, quality
Always
assurance.
glad to help.
Thank you for your help, Braith. If you ever need items crafted, the Artisans Consortium is here to provide.
Please be careful, friend.
Without purpose. You've raised the spirits of not just Talon or Threnthi, but the entire camp. It's not every day someone finds a new lease on life. Oh, there he is, look, he's hammering at the forge.
Glad to help.
Yay, he looks a lot happier. Super, got anything to say?
Reporting for duty.
To think that these folk would appreciate my talents and that I'd have something to offer them in return. Oh, he didn't think he was worth anything. Oh, that's cool. That's at least one person that's found their path then here. And I can't speak.
Stay
Breaker
focused on our
Grimax.
mission.
Encroaching elementals. For the Dragon Scale Expedition, Warlord Grimax salutes you.
Never stop training.
Captain Garrick and Shuja Grimax. Achievement completed. Right, so that's it. Part go. Right, so we have still the first quest to talk to the innkeeper and tidy the place up a bit. Ambassador for Straz.
In the Isles.
Make this in our home.
Await your return.
Let's see what they've got to say. The Dragonflights welcome you to their shores, honoured Drakthir guest. Queen Alexstrasza offers her warmest greetings and awaits the opportunity to host you at the life pools when your journey takes you there. But do not rush beyond your own desire. It has been thousands of years since feet of your kind walked this land. It can wait a while longer. Yeah, we probably will be a while before we get there, because we're going to do this nice and slow here on our Drakthir. Why is the embassy in ruin? You have my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy. We've only recently begun repairs to restore the embassy to its former glory as a shining beacon to all denizens of Azeroth. I trust that the hospitality of the Dragon King you meet along your journey more than make up for the lack of physical comforts. Please rest as long as you like before taking in the wonders of the Dragon Isles at your own pace. Why do dragons have an embassy for mortals? The Dragonflights are proud to have been entrusted by the Titans as guardians of Azeroth, but they recognise they are not alone on this planet or in that effort. This embassy was established to welcome mortals to our shores and teach them about our charge, our flights and our ways, all in the hopes that mortals would choose willingly to stand alongside us in defence of Azeroth when needed. I want to ask about something else. I'm a new arrival with the Dragonscale expedition.
It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
Aw, poor guy. The embassy visitor log is a massive tome with a number indicating it is only the recent in a long archive of such logs. Each page is filled with an elegant hand-written form for each visitor to fill out. Begin filling out the form. The first column asks for your name. Braith, Braith Drakthir Evoker, Grand Evoker Braith, Brazagath the Storm Eater, oh no, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder Queen of the Dragons, Braith the Lifebinder, Braith the real Queen of the Dragons, Rathian's BFF, no that's Sanduin, Chromie, no, I'm not a gnome, Dreamy-Eyed Caligos, oh dear, the Angry Ghost of Ysera, or Stonehead, oh dear. Right, I think we're going to be simple. I think we'll just be Braith Drakthir Evoker. The middle column asks for your arrival time. Write today's date. Write today's date, hour, minute and second. Tomorrow. Oh, I'm tempted to do that one. The not too distant future. As quickly as I could. Sorry I'm late. I'm always late. No, I'm not going to apologise. Precisely when I meant to. No, I'm not Gandalf the Grey. After everyone's done setting up. That's evolved, so I don't do work. Last call, I hope. No, I'm not a dwarf. I don't believe in time. Let's do I don't believe in time. The final column asks for the purpose of your visit. To aid the Dragonflights, accompanying the Dragonscale expedition, personally invited by Alexstrasza, for the Horde, for the Alliance, for Azeroth, for the cute baby ducks. Of course, the whole expansion's about ducks. Only about ducks, so that one's tempting. My purpose is my own. That's kind of enigmatic. That's quite a nice one. To save the world again. To help those in need. To best mighty foes in glorious battle. Why does anybody do anything? Epic loot! I was dragged here by someone I care about. You tell me I don't read quests, I just complete them. We'll go for my purpose is
What
my
a joy
aim.
it is to see new signatures in the visitor's log after all these years.
Right, so we need to... Ooh, cooking trainer. Head Chef Stacks greets you with a hearty clang of an oven door and some enthusiastic spatula waving. Or at least you're pretty sure it's a greeting. Oh, it's the pet. I can't remember the name of the pet. The cooking pet. Head Chef Stacks makes a series of cooking-related sounds and gestures. His whisks whirl, his burners buster and spout. He bangs on his frying pan with the gravity of great gong. The entire inn applauds his wisdom. In watching this elaborate pantomime, you find yourself miraculously better at cooking. Okay, teach me cooking, please, Head Chef Stacks. Yeah, 100 gold again. Yeah, so they're all 100 gold. Right, so what have we got then? Let's have a look. So, pebbled rock salts. So we need salt deposit. And I think that's a crafting reagent, like packaged ingredients, that's possibly bought. Lava beetles, and then the packaged ingredients, that's probably bought. Twice baked potatoes, so we need potatoes and cheese. The cheese blend is probably bought from a trainer as well, isn't it? From a vendor, isn't it? So, is there a... There isn't a trade goods person here. There's one outside, but we haven't got many ingredients yet, so we'll worry about cooking later, I think. We'll need to collect more ingredients before we can do cooking, otherwise it'll cost us a fortune for buying stuff off the auction house, especially this early in an expansion. So we'll see what we can find for ourselves first, and probably do most of the cooking attempts once we've hit level 70.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Welcome, friend of the Dragonflights. May your journeys to the Dragon Isles bring you tranquility, confidence and camaraderie. While you travel these isles, reflect on this portion of the tablet has broken off. Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolised in the oath stones at the seats of power for each Dragonflight. We ask, this portion of the tablet has broken off, for life and for Azeroth. Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. So this was a greeting message, but it's kind of damaged. But we get the gist that it's welcome, be nice, help everybody, be happy. And we need to light a brazier, which looks like it's quite far away, so let's jump on our mount. Oh no, it's a dead zone next to the sentry girl. We have to get a bit away from her to get back on our mount. Oh, bad guys are fighting, look. Our pretty pony. Oh, ancient proto-dragon. Should we help them? Oh, it's an elite. Look at that dragon around its head. Right. Can we get... Oh. Miss? Miss? What do you mean, miss? Let's try some other spells. Oh, no, don't stand in the breath thing. Let's try a few more spells. Can we do the fly pass? Miss. It looks like we're not meant to fight this, doesn't it? Let's try another couple of spells, because so far everything seems to have missed. What shall we try next? Yeah, everything's a miss, so we're definitely not meant to fight this, are we? That's just a set piece for background, because we are not allowed to do damage to it. Let's light the brazier. Looks like a beacon, doesn't it?
Once more guide every peaceful denizen of Azeroth to these shores.
Oh, it is a brazier, like a lighthouse. Yeah, because there's the ocean. Look. Oh, yes, it's kind of a bit like a lighthouse, a more primitive version of a lighthouse, isn't it? To light the way for people to find the embassy. Right, so we want to go back up here, but I can't mount on my mount because we're still in combat. So we got in combat with that big proto-dragon, even though we couldn't actually fight it. I can't actually see it, so it's disappeared, but I'm still stuck in combat. And this video is quite long now, so I think what we'll do is we'll turn this quest in and then we'll continue in the next one.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Excuse the mess.
Please enjoy your time here.
The embassy is looking better already. Is every Dracthyr as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more. Ah, very sweet of you. Thank you, Sendrax. So I think that's all of the quests done here, apart from the one Sendrax has got, so we'll continue in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
I'm always here to
And
help.
I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!